Dear learners, now we are going to see thesis format, also called as dissertation format. The learning objectives are to understand the thesis format, chapterization procedures, and the method of writing bibliography. Title page. The title can be written in the inverted pyramid shape. The first line can be longer, the second line can be shorter, the third line can be shorter than the second line. So the inverted pyramid shape can be used for writing the title. Under the title, you can explain the purpose of this dissertation or the thesis. So the dissertation submitted to the Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University, Chennai, in partial fulfillment of the requirement for the award of degree of Master of Physical Education. So the purpose is explained for the award of Master Degree in Physical Education. The partial fulfillment is to submit this dissertation, this thesis work. Then you can explain submitted by the student name, the scholar name, then guided by the guide name, then the university emblem, then the department name, then the university name, then the place of the university, then the month and year of submission of the thesis or the dissertation. May 2017, May 2018, May 2016. Then comes the certificate page, certificate by the supervisor. The supervisor, the guide, has to certify that the research work is the original work. It is not awarded earlier for any other degrees. So this certificate page is very, very important. It should be signed by the guide. The next page is declaration by the scholar. As a scholar, she or he has to submit the declaration that stating that this is the original work done by him. Then under the declaration, the scholar or the student has to sign. The next page is dedication page. Here the scholar or the students can dedicate his or her research work to her parents or to his teachers or to his friends. It is a fully optional and choice of the research scholar or the student. Next comes the acknowledgement. Here the candidate may thank all those who helped for the successful completion of the research work. However, those who are paid for the purpose need not be acknowledged. Next comes the table of contents. Certificate by the supervisor, declaration by the scholar, dedication, acknowledgement, list of illustrations, list of appendices. These can be numbered with Roman numbers. Then the chapters, all the 5 chapters. What are all the 5 chapters? The chapter 1, introduction. Chapter 2, review of related literature. Chapter 3, methodology. Chapter 4, analysis of data. Chapter 5, summary, conclusions and recommendations. All the chapters and their subheadings can be given page number. All the subheading can be numbered. Say for example, the first chapter, the subheading can be numbered with 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. The second chapter can be numbered with the 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. In such a way, all the 5 chapters and their subheading can be numbered and the page number can be listed. Chapter 1, Introduction. General introduction and background, variables, training aspects and other similar aspects related to the study shall be described here. After description of the introduction matters, you can go for explaining the objectives of the study. What are all the objectives of this present research work can be explained here. Then the statement of the problem. What is the purpose of this research can be clearly explained in the statement of the problem. Then your hypothesis. The temporary answer for your research question can be explained in the prescribed format. Then comes the significance of the problem. The benefits of the research problem can be explained here. Then delimitations and limitations. Delimitation is otherwise called as the boundary of the researcher. What are all the factors involved in the study and that can be controlled by the researcher can be listed under the delimitation, whereas in the limitation, the factors which are affecting the result of the research, at the same time the researcher is not having control over the factors. That factors can be listed in the limitations. The meaning and definition of terms. The terms which are related to your research work, the special terms can be explained here. Say for example, aerobic exercise, anaerobic power, agility. So what are all the terms, special terms, and what the researcher gives meaning for that, that can be defined here. Chapter 2, Review of Related Literature. Review of related literature is very important and it plays a vital role to understand the problem thoroughly. The researcher has referred the related literature and the previous research completed in this area have been collected and presented in this chapter. It can be given side number suitably based on the nature of the research reviews collected. Say for example, studies on Surya Namaskar, studies on Kriyas, studies on motor ability components, studies on physiological variable, studies on hematological variable, and summary of the literature. The research scholar can collect the literature based on his independent and dependent variables. So some of the studies supporting your independent variable, some of the studies supporting your dependent variables can be collected and presented in this chapter, and a summary of all the literatures can be given at the end of this chapter. Chapter 3, Methodology. In this chapter, the selection of subject, selection of variables, experimental designs, pilot study, criterion measures, reliability of data, reliability of instrument, testers reliability, subject reliability, training program included, the training schedule, test administration, collection of data, and statistical technique adopted were explained. So it is third chapter, so that all the headings can be numbered starting with 3, 3.1, 3.2, 3.4. So the methodology adopted in this research work can be explained in this chapter. Chapter 4, Result and Discussion. At the starting, you can give the overview of the research work. Then you can explain the depth of significance and level of significance. After that, you have to go for explaining each and every variable separately. Say for example, the first variable for this research scholar is speed. So you can give the table number 4 or 5 in the Roman number. Then title of the table, computation and analysis of covariance of speed. After the table, the result of speed. You can give the statistical significance of that result. Then it can be supported with the figure. The figures can be numbered with Arabic numbers. Then a title, line graph showing the mean difference among the groups on speed. Followed by the figure, you can have the discussion on the findings. How the training improved the speed. What are all the supportive studies you have? Based on the supportive study and your present result, you can have a discussion on the particular variable here. Likewise, all the variables can be separately discussed here. And at the end of the fourth chapter, you can have discussion on hypothesis. Whether your hypothesis is accepted or rejected, that can be explained at the end of the fourth chapter. Very, very important. You have to explain the discussion on hypothesis, whether your hypothesis is rejected or accepted. Chapter 5, Summary, Conclusions and Recommendations. At the beginning, you have to give the summary of your research work. Then conclusions. What are the conclusions you have derived out of your statistical calculation and out of your discussions? Then the recommendations based on your result of the study. Suggestion for further research. Here you can list some of the studies for the future research scholars to carry out. Then comes the appendix. The appendix can be numbered with alphabet. A, Appendix A, Appendix B, Appendix C. So the raw scores of each variables can be listed in the appendix. The photographs used during the experimental training can be given in the appendix. The testing procedures can be listed in the appendix. The questionnaires used in the study can be listed in the appendix. In general, thesis format consists of front materials, body of the thesis and back materials. Front materials consist of title page, certificate by the supervisor, declaration by the scholar, dedication, acknowledgement, table of contents, list of illustrations, list of appendices. The body of thesis consists of Chapter 1 Introduction, Chapter 2 Review of related literature, Chapter 3 Methodology, Chapter 4 Result and Discussion, Chapter 5 Summary, Conclusion and Recommendations, and Bibliography. Back material consists of appendices. Various appendix can be used with the numbers, alphabetical number, where the raw data, the photographs, the testing procedures, the questionnaires used can be listed. Hope you are able to understand the thesis format and chapterization and bibliography. Thank you. If you have any doubt, you can contact me in the given address. Bye.